Hey there folks, it's Lyndon here from the AOP Plus Easy Print on Demand Academy, and we are back today with another tutorial. Today we're going to cover all the things that you need to do to make sure that your Shopify or BigCommerce store is trustworthy and people are confident in purchasing from your brand. So let's jump into the computer and have a look at some live examples of stores and brands that are absolutely crushing it when it comes to having a trustworthy online presence. So when it comes to producing or putting together a trustworthy online store, there's a few boring things but really important things you need to do. So before we get into the really exciting stuff, I just want to show you what some of these big brands are doing when it comes to your menus, and more so the content of your menus. So here, this brand is huge, Piperloo collection. I believe they did somewhere around 15 million or thereabouts in a year. So, a lot of easy ways for customers to contact you. All right, returns information, size charts. These guys are accredited with the Better Business Bureau, which holds a lot of trust in the USA. So terms of service, privacy policies. So you can see there all of these support sort of avenues and things that build trust, like your legal pages. It's really important that you have those, as well as things like your About Us page. So customers firstly want to know that what happens if they don't get their order. Are they protected? And also they want to know a bit about you because they're going to trust you a bit more. So, these sorts of pages are really, really important, and don't just bang them together and think, I'll fix up my shipping policy or my return policy later, because customers will go and check. And if it looks a bit sketchy, or there's spelling mistakes, or you haven't finished off one of the policies or something, you'll lose that sale instantly. All right, so if we have a look at, that's the Piperloo collection, which we're going to look at some more stuff on this store soon. This brand is a monstrous brand. They do run on Shopify, but it's Boom by Cindy Joseph. So they've potentially got a lot of trust in the marketplace already, but even there you can see they've got terms, return policy. They've got a great FAQ question, FAQ, so frequently asked questions. And that is something as well that I recommend having on your store. It's also going to stop support emails. If questions are answered, things that get asked of you a lot, if they're here, then people will just come here, they'll see an answer to their question, and then they won't bother inquiring, because their mind will be put at ease. Another one is Shield Republic. So these are just some big print-on-demand stores, and Boom, and also this other one here, Kylie Cosmetics by Kylie Jenner. Big cosmetic brands, and you can see they've all got similar things here on their bottom menus. All right, so it's really important that this is what you make available to people that visit your sites. Now, just jumping back over to the homepage here of Piperloo, the next one I want to touch on, which you'll see in all of these brands again, is called UGC, or User Generated Content. User Generated Content and reviews are fantastic social proof and can be used everywhere. So you can see here, even their collection images, they've got groups of ladies that have purchased their tumblers, their t-shirts here. All of their imagery on their website is from customers, or it might be the owners of the brand, who knows, but it looks fantastic and it looks a lot better than a standard mock-up. Now, this stuff does take time, so don't feel like you need to get all this first, but over time you should be collecting as much UGC and reviews and social proof as possible. Now you can see here, they also have star ratings for every product. That's because they're huge on reviews and picture reviews. So they use not only in the review section, but then they use it for advertising their products, and they use that stuff for advertising, so their ad creatives over on social media. So it's so powerful. See this here, the photo's a little bit dark, it's not fantastic, but the fact that it's a customer holding it, it's different. It doesn't look like a computer generated mock-up, so it's so much more powerful. All right, so, and you'll see a lot of these brands, they've all got reviews. So see here, Boom by Cindy Joseph, reviews. Okay, it's so powerful and you can use these everywhere. Look at this, over 100,000 5-star reviews. Obviously a huge brand, but you don't need to be a massive brand to get reviews. Here, look, they've got 7 reviews for this one product here. They're not even image reviews, but they're still very powerful. So that's a big one. We've covered firstly the legal pages and your important pages, which you should have when you launch a store. And then probably one of the biggest trust factors is your reviews, your user-generated content, your social proof. So customers go to the store and they say, oh, look how much fun these people are having, and they trusted the brand. And these are all regular people, just like me, that bought this product. I've got no issues putting in my credit card details and buying this stuff. Now, the other one I want to look at, all right, so when it comes to creating a trustworthy store and a trustworthy brand, a lot needs to go into your product page, because obviously that's where people land. If you're generating traffic from ads, you're sending people to a product page. Again, you can see here having reviews is fantastic. Another one is your trust badges. All right, so just on trust badges for a moment, don't use the old tacky looking Visa, MasterCard, like the same, it's got a box around it, security, privacy guaranteed. They just look spammy and crappy, and every untrustworthy store uses them. But you can see here, these are simple icons. You can pay someone on Fiverr to create these. You can create them yourselves with Canva. Very easy. Trust badges here are important. It's visual, okay? It's better than just typing these little facts here, like fast and reliable shipping, money back guarantee, 24/7 customer service. That's fantastic. That's peace of mind. All right, so if we go over to something like this store here, Shield Republic, they've got hassle-free returns and exchanges. That is fantastic right there. So that goes to their refund policy. This item will ship in 1 to 3 business days. Owned and operated in the USA, guaranteed to melt snowflakes, in stock and ready to ship. All right, so it's getting sort of a bit of comedy there that touches on their, their political views here. People that purchase from this store will think that's hilarious. They liked the fact that it's owned and operated in the USA and also in stock and ready to ship. That's a fantastic one. Now, if you're a print-on-demand store, obviously you don't have stuff in stock, but you might say, ships within 5 days or whatever that might be. Or if you find that you can't ship as quick as these guys might be, then don't put that there, put something else. So you need to think of certain factors that are going to resonate with your customers and help build that trust and keep driving them through to push add to cart and purchase. So one of the last things that I want to mention and discuss when it comes to having a trustworthy brand is your overall branding and your brand appearance. So these stores, they're obviously targeting a particular niche, which does help build trust and position you as an authority in that space. But all of their brand colors and their image, their look and feel, right through from their website to their social media presence is all really important, and people will look into your brand. They'll check what your social media looks like and what your website looks like, and if your website is working, things like that. You want to make sure that people aren't put off, because if people are confused about your brand, about who you are, or there doesn't seem to be anything happening on your social media, so things like that, any sort of doubt or confusion, they'll just say, no, I'm not going to purchase from this brand. And there's other things you can look at as well, like Afterpay is quite a trusted brand when it comes to lay-by or layaway, they might call it in America. So essentially it's a financing option, so customers can get their product now and then they pay back in installments to Afterpay. So things like that, as they become a bigger presence in the marketplace, that also adds trust as well. Using things like PayPal can also be trustworthy. I know they're not the greatest to deal with at times, but there's lots of little factors. But the biggest ones to look at, I've already discussed, and just have a look at it or get other people to look at your brand and say, would you buy from this store? Check out my social media, check out my store, read through, my blog, read through my legal pages. Is there anything that raises a red flag? Because more and more online, there's scams and there's crypto and everything. There's so much uncertainty. So the more certain and comfortable and peace of mind that you can provide to your customers, the better your conversions will be. So my friends, we're nearly at the end of another video, but I'd love to know, have you put any of these trust factors or made any of these tweaks on your store? Or are you going to now that you've seen this video? We always love to hear from you. So please make sure before you go, you like this video, drop a comment below, make sure you subscribe. We release videos every single week, and our goal is to help you improve and sell more. So that's another one wrapped up from the AOP Plus Easy Print on Demand Academy. Like I said, make sure you drop a comment below, like us, make sure you subscribe, and check out that video that's popping up around me here on the screen. And I look forward to seeing you next week for another print on demand e-commerce tutorial. Thanks guys.